Alrighty, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the South America rather, uh, TI8 qualifiers, I believe. Um, uh, I can't remember if it is or not. Just from looking for a second, I believe this is the best of one. Unsure as to why. I know Thunder Predator, rather, was disqualified. And obviously both teams 2 points each, so this must be a best of one series. So hopefully this is a good one. I mean, if you look at the draft, it should be a pretty good one in the terms of paiN Gaming, and always a Drought Ranger, always fun. But I'll just run through the players and the heroes. We have King RD Tusk, Tavo, Brewmaster, I can't remember his name, HFN, Morphling, Weeha, Ember Spirit, and Duster with the Warlock. There's been so much Warlock in the past few days, not tournaments, but past a lot of games, especially ones that I've cast. It's probably one of the most popular heroes. Io by Stan King, Scarith Mage by Flea, Dragonite by 4DR, Drow by Constable, and Pangolier by Leposa. And of all the names, Pangolier is one of the only ones that sound familiar, besides Sand King. King. Alright, so again, this is I believe this is for the TI8 South American qualifiers. So and I also believe that there is only one spot open. So big things for the boys. I believe in paiN Gaming. Again, mainly just because I have seen them at the ESL Birmingham, and I don't believe any other team has had a relatively successful run at a major or minor in the recent since the start of the year. paiN Gaming has been the only one that has made a impact. And just after watching the SEA qualifiers, I'm really weirded out by seeing Scarith as a hard support. Obviously, maybe it's CIO, but his name's Stan King, so I have to assume he's a position 4 player. Hence the play on the word. So, he's getting really low as well. Pops a Fairy Fire, but he's still got the chaotic offering, so he could probably just attack Leposa once and he might fall. Opting not to on the Morphling, HFN. Maybe a bit of a misplay. Maybe just a tactical, making him waste his health pot there, as opposed to later on to save Leposa. Like, you know, it's small things. It's the next level plays as they are. You never know. Duster, he's just getting the pull off. Ember Spirit vs DK. Pretty unenthusiastic matchup is something that's all I can say it would be. But, you know, what can they do? I don't blame them. Tavo, he's a... Yeah, they're going fine up top. Drow's on 5-1. Tavo, 6-2 underneath the tower for some of that. So that's good. All in all. Duster just trading autos with Stan King, Pango. There's also that pack. Flea getting gone on. King ID, he might fall here as well. He's going to start running away now. Arcane Bot coming in with the one. He stays alive, but he needs one more auto attack coming out. With the self, he should be alright. Flea, on the other hand, sorry, likewise will also be alright. That's the word I meant to say, not unlike Weeha, securing the kill onto 4AD first. They are going in on the kill for Constable, Drow Ranger, Tusk Shards, blocking him in, securing the kill. Beautiful sharding by the King RD. I know his name, I can't. Just bloody forgot it. Absolute wank. Mango being popped by Duster. Sounds like they might want to keep on going into this mid lane aggression, but never know. Duster, he's just getting run at, but not much else to be doing. Courier, just protect it up. It will be alright! On the other hand, this IO is getting low. 4 minutes into the game, no regen left. He kind of just feels bad at the moment. HFN, he's getting healed up now. They're just running at Stan, actually. Just with the burst from HFN's level 1 W. Securing the kill. paiN was following in VP's footsteps, especially, just doing the chat wheeling. Sorry about missing all of this. Flea really low, Tavo goes down. King RD, can he get a turn kill with the ball? One more auto, there he does. But slowed up by Constable, he probably will not get the kill unless he gets a good shard block, which it is good enough. A couple of balls of light coming in from Stan. I thought he was going to live through that. I didn't think he was going to die there. Well played by Stan King. Really well played. 2 bandits apiece, I believe. King ID here, he's coming into mid. 4 ID, he's gonna get stunned up. Tusk sharded, maybe not. Weeha, he's just taking the tower damage. He doesn't really give 2 rats' asses. He's just so fine otherwise. The ward, saw him place it. Flea, he should know. Flea, he should know. He has the Observer ward. He should know. It's hurting that he isn't dewarding it. Just a small dewarding, you know, like doesn't really do much besides get him 100 gold. Plus him walking over here then coming back with no ward. Also shows where he's put a ward in this area over here. So they know they've got a ward over that way. And that is why you should be dewarding stuff when you see there's a ward there. They have this ward. It's been there for a minute longer. They know where it is. Atmosphere getting gone on now with Dragon Death plus the Arcane Bolt. He doesn't really give a crap. He's just going to last hit a few more things before he starts to panic. Just as much as I gave that, no one else did. Constable, he's getting really low with the chaotic bonds, fatal bonds connecting them. With the auto attacks coming out from King ID and Tava, he will fall. Flea, will you make a return kill? Let's see. You have 13 more intelligence than him. I believe 11 is 22 damage, so 220 damage, so 2. I don't actually. Because I know it wouldn't be. I did bad math in the last cast. Rip. HFN. He's just gonna sit underneath tower, attack it. Kind of cutting the wave to kind of make it harder for Leposa to get anything, which is really good play. Just locking him down even further. He's level 7 against the level 5, previously 4 Pangolier. Okay. So we have he's all 4 ID here over here. He's just gonna come in for the auto attack trade-off. Let's just have a bit of fun with him. No reason to not to. As I said, just a little bit of fun there. Sand King. He's going okay. A lot better in terms of equal farming as opposed to when they played Thunder Predator. It was pretty constantly one-sided in terms of the top 3 being paiN Gaming. 480 with popping the ulti just to pressure the tower again with Sand King there. Makes it a lot easier and a lot more damage being done. Duster level 4 now though. Gadox Bond being put onto the creeps. All the creeps. Stun coming in onto Sand King. Sand King, King ID going in deep. Root coming out onto both of them. Weehart getting stunned up in the meantime. Shards coming out. I was about to say Shackles. Remnant charge being committed onto Weehart. Morphling here as well now. Just massively well played by that. Remnant Root 4ID might go down. There it is. Straight to Weehart. And Flea as well. He's being found. Tusk sharded him in. He's going to stun him in a second. There it is. And just damage out from HFN. Buying the Perseverance. Perseverance. Yep, that's what it's called. Don't care if you agree with me or not. It's called a Perseverance. That's what it is now. I understand why he's gone Boots. I understand why he's gone Ring of Aquila. But to me, it just makes last hitting a lot easier when you just pick up another bloody Wraith Band, especially if you know you're already eventually going to commit for a Hurricane Pike, and against a Morphling and a Ember Spirit, and an Ember Spirit? I don't know which one's more right. I'd have to assume that he will eventually. 1, 2, 3, 3 for 1. Domes of Runes. Arcane Boots plus Bottle onto the Pangolier. Going to finish off his Wanda next, which he already has it. It's only 250 gold, he just hasn't brought it by sending it out. We are activating the Arcane Rune. Probably just gonna choose to harass a bit more in the mid lane. It's more than likely what I'd do. This ward, still not catching it. IO, choosing to TP down to bottom lane, to DK down here as well. HFN, strength morphing, dropping the rock down onto 3 or 4. Pangolier getting stunned up and attacked by the Golem. DK in the midst of it all now. IO TPing out and getting gone on by Ember Spirit in the mid lane. With the Brewlings plus the Golem, they might not be able to get the DK. It's a bit too tanky at the moment. Flea coming in as well. Tavo silenced and a little bit of more trouble position. He will fall 2 for 2 offlane plus the support for 2 cores. Not ideal, but in the end, paiN take the mid tower. So yeah, I mean, again, still not ideal that you lost 2 cores, but the mid tower going down does make up for it, I feel. Bottom lane's still important, but nowhere near as important as the mid lane towers are in a game, so Pangolier just wanting to get the Blink Dagger up as well. HFN, he's got his power treads, going into Lincoln Sphere next to prevent the Skywrath silence and the stun from DK is pretty much all there is. So it's not the best game for the Lincoln Sphere, but the regen is always good, I guess. And even with the Skywrath silence, you still have the AoE silence coming out from the Drow Ranger. So it kind of just a 50-50. King ID getting gone on, he's silencing up onto the Tavo Brewmaster. King ID coming in with a roll with the snowball out onto the Skywrath Mage. Speaking of, Ember Spirit gets the kill onto the Drow Ranger in the back lane. Stain King goes down as well. Pangolier ulti finishes up onto the Duster. Flea is barely making it out. Root comes in. He does not make it out. DK TP's away to safety. Pangolier, he's gone. Wonderful. Wonderful all in all. That... It wasn't that great for paiN at the start. Them getting initiated on King RD Tavo. But they made it work. Those two did die, but they made 3 kills out of them. So, always going to be worth it, especially when one's on the Drow Ranger. If they want to be pushing, they want this game to be over in the next, you know, what, 20, 22, 25 minutes? Before the 40-minute mark. Basically is what I'm saying. Before the 40-minute mark. And they definitely want all the outer towers down before the 20 to 25-minute mark. We has Maelstrom now. He sees Laposa. BKB. BKB Blink Dagger. Silence coming out from Flea. IO DK coming down as well. No chance for Weeha. He just melted. He didn't have a Remnant down anywhere, so he couldn't just blink or just get out of there. Sand King, he's up there. Tavo, can't see him. He's fine. He feels a little bit awkward. He's skating with the spirits. As I was just mentioning, they want to be pushing, and that is what they're doing. Whether they're doing it on with themselves or just with their creep, they took it down by about 200 HP. It's now within deny rate. No, it's not. It's got 3 HP over. That's so annoying. DK getting the mid tower as well. Aim Spirit and Brewmaster TPing in. Skyrath here with the silence. Duster coming in as well with the Golem in a second. HFN. DK blinks to the side. Tier 2 bottom goes down. Jump straight out onto the DK after the second Remnant charge. Skyrath Royalty being used onto Weeha. Weeha getting really low. HFN coming in as well as King RD. King RD, can you see? He cannot. Brewmaster, can you see? They know the posters in this area, but no detection on Tavo, meaning he gets out. Really well played, probably should have just denied it anyways. Flea, he falls to the initiation from the Tusk, plus the Sleight of Fist. Sleight of Fist? Sleight of Fist. I'm not pronunciating enough. Sleight of Fist. Ultimate Orb picked up, so HFN is really close to the Lincoln Sphere now, just needs 1200 gold. That's good. Again, not the most useful of all items, but HFN stunned up again. And stunned probably the push. Maybe it is. Getting the stun from the 4 ID is actually really bad for him. IO just gets kicked up into the air. He falls. Kind of just surprised me that but oh well. The Morphling dies. Probably just gonna sit up like 1100 HP as opposed to the 800 HP. Just needing a little bit more HP now to just survive the random everyday ganks that he will eventually come across. Probably Dragon Knight and the Pangolier again. But at the same time, he might not need to come across them again once he gets the Lincoln Sphere. And there he's sitting at the classic 1200 or 1000. Once he gets this trade swap off, it goes back up to 1200. So he should be tanky enough to survive a gank like that, get the Strength Wolf going at least, and maybe even a waveform out of there. But Tavo pinging the Roche Pit for some reason. Maybe they're thinking that Team SG are there, but I don't really see how they could do it. Like a Slider lineup I can understand, or a lineup that has a medallion early on I can understand, but I don't see how these guys could do it. Constable, he just needs a little bit more before he gets Shadowblade, which is really where things are going to start kicking off for him in terms of just helping in position, and he will be a lot more useful during team fights. being able to reposition himself and get into a better position for the silence onto Tavo or Duster or HFN if it's prior to the BKB timing. I assume he's going to go Link Sphere into BKB. I can't imagine him not. I don't know if silence stops you from being able to morph, but I believe it does, and I would severely expect it does. King ID, he's really close to Flea, but they do not know at all. That's just... Flea should be TPing out, but he has no TP. So it's really awkward for him. He just needs to sit there for the next, like, 20 to 30 seconds. Remnant just right next to him as well. Maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe he's AFK. Going to say hello to his mom. You know, like...
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
There he goes. He's coming back in now. He sees the Remnant right there. Really, just not great. So forward, silence out onto the Brewmaster. Mystic Flare going out as well before he falls. paiN coming in with the ultimate. Tavo popping his ultimate, pushing DK up into the air. King ID, he's in pretty far, but also pretty low. Stanking pretty far away. Drow getting off the gust before he gets TP'd out. I believe, yes. King 40R, he is juking them for now. Tavo, he sees them. Remnant charge is going to be used in a second. Just never mind. Falls. paiN, he's coming back in. Stanking as well as the Drow Ranger comes back as well. Tavo, he's going to fall. Ember Spirit, will you get out? He does, TPing out as well. Scarith almost taking him down. HFN, he's getting to the shrine. Duster coming in with the Golem. What a play. With the Chaotic Bonds as well. HFN really low though. He accidentally clicked that, I feel. Duster still pretty in control of the situation with the Golem. Golem has fallen though. Tavo, King ID, sorry, he falls to the auto attacks of Constable. 4DR coming back in, getting the kill on the Duster. In a second, there it is. Flea gets it, actually. No other lie. HFN, he's running. Weeheart still in here as well. HFN getting gone on by Constable Drow Ranger. Ember Spirit is barely not keeping himself alive. Tavo, he's coming back into it now as well. Or is that Morphling? That's Morphling staying alive. And that is all she wrote, I believe. 3 for 2. 3 for 2 is all that fight amounted to. It's really one of those feels bad moments for SG in that situation, because they had all that time, they had all the chances, and all they got was a kill on King ID, Tavo, and Duster.
Invisibility.
Nah, they had to have got more. What is that? 3 for 2? 3 for 1, sorry? Yeah. Oh. That was a lot for very bloody little. Oh, they see King ID now under the sentry detection. Placing the sentry, just to see Constable, if he was coming up behind him, was HFN or Duster, I believe? I'd assume it was Duster. It'd be pretty weird if HFN had a random ass sentry ward on him, but hey. Weirder things have happened in this bloody game already. So much fighting, so little death. But again... Sand King. Why am I saying Sand King? Drow Ranger is one of that, man. Going for the BKB after the Shadowblade Dragon Lance. That's... seems pretty typical, pretty standard stuff, I feel. Skyroth, just going for a little bit of a ward. paiN. Oof. Got the Yule Scepter. Weehaw. Got his Yule Scepter. Going for Lincoln Sphere next. Am I missing something, or is it actually a really good Yule's game? Because this isn't, and this isn't. There's two things. Or three things, I guess. Going in onto the HFN Morphling, he will fall Duster does as well. King RD, he went in trying to keep himself alive, but obviously will fall. Tavo, he needs to be running, and he's going further and further in. He wants this green one to die, so he spawns at the blue one. But they aren't going to kill it. They do! Why would you kill it, Constable? He might have got the blink off anyways, but it just ensures his safety if you kill it. With Bruce split down and the other core, and Morphling down as well as Golem, Warlock rather, they're just going to go straight into Roche. 40R plus Constable, they'll probably be able to pick up the Aegis onto the Drow Ranger. He's here, he kills Flea. He commits double Remnant for him, he doesn't care. No Remnants left for the fight if it takes place, which it does. Not. They wanted to. They, just a little bit late for it though. That's the small problem there. Being a little bit late for the fight. Them telling Constable to not kill those ancients because of where the enemy team was. It's a little bit risky. They could just be they could be smoked and looking to get a kill. Tavo obviously attacking in the mid lane, so they knew that. But the rest of them could be coming. They don't know where they are, so would have been a little dangerous. I'll be back in a second. Alright. Quenching my thirst, as always. So, I don't know, really weird interaction that. A little bit more for snaking to get the mechanism. Going into the late game, I favour a lot more in paiN gaming than SG. Just I don't like Scarlet as a 4 position. He needs mana, he needs intelligence, so he can get the damage. Like, this doesn't make sense. Why do people play him as a 4? That's a 5. I guess maybe because it doesn't actually need it, but it just amplifies his damage and usages. Especially with like a small item like an Axe, just doubling his Mystic Flare damage on in the late game heroes. Oh my, that's such a small usage. HFN, Lincoln Sphere into E-Blade, getting ready to shotgun people to death. I'm all for it. Just getting ready for the shotgun drop kicks to the chests. Io, Skyrath, Pangolier, Drow, I think are all going to be in very bad trouble. What is it? 2.5. 2. Okay, 1 second. Let's jump in onto the King RD and Duster. We are trying to go in to just root someone up, just trying to save them. Constable going in with a silence, but just blinked out from Tavo. We are again with the classical rootier root. HFN coming down as well. King RD knows he's going to need to buy back. They have the Aegis. They could push up on the high ground. They still could. There is no Duster for 30 seconds. With the with the 40R, Dragon Form popped.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Taking Leproche's bottle for the DD rune. Wanting to get this out of tower. 27 minutes in. It's 5 minutes later than what I would have wanted it to be done by. 7 minutes later, I guess. But sometimes you have no choice. Split coming out onto 4RD, but he's just gonna. They just gotta ignore him and let him leave. IO in up into the air. He's doing nothing. Golem getting dropped onto next to nothing. Sand King, he will get gorned out. I don't know. He lives. Courier goes down as well. Tango, Leprosa, he runs. Flea, he runs. Constable, he runs. There is a common denominator there. IO, down, you run. IO is a really strong hero in this day and age, with the heals and the mana regeneration. Just, you know, all of it. You know, giving them attack speed as well. Like, how amazing is it? In the meantime, instead of letting SG take their tier 2 tower in mid lane, paiN say, screw you buddies, we're gonna do it. We take the tier 2 tower, and it, as much as it's 2k net worth, it's really just a bloody hell. 28 minutes in and I've just left it there. That's annoying. I'm sorry. 2k net worth lead. As much as that's there, it's mostly just on the IO over the King RD. There's like, you have your 1, 3, and 2 positions. I guess it's like 1500 over Tavo as well, but aside from that, there's not a great deal of
Dire's top tower is under attack.
advantage. Ember Spirit, clearing out the wave, and GTFOing. Mech out on IO. He's going for the GGs next. Makes sense. Soindal, Arcane Boots, Mechanism. Just natural progression. Yes, paiN Gaming, just really good in somewhat weird warding spots. This high ground, this high ground. We're taking note for in pubs, because, but it's also kind of hard to get to them because you need a melee hero with a quelling blade to get to these ones. But obviously they won't be able to see. They won't be able to see that the tree's knocked down because they don't have vision up there themselves, unless they have a courier over there, or they blink up there themselves. I believe that's the only way that they could get vision on their team. Maybe Mystic Flame gives vision? I'm relatively unsure. I don't remember if it does or doesn't. So, there is that. Jump straight out onto the Ember Spirit. King ID coming in with the rolling thingy ball, snowball, Ember die. Dropping the rock straight out onto Constable with the BKB. IO just runs him away. We are going in onto Scarith after the buyback. DK, he's not looking too great in this position here. Leprosa, he's not going to be able to do much. IO neither. He's could tether and get him a bit of regen, but he doesn't really want to. He wants to be able to stick with his Drow Ranger in case they need it. Yule Scepter being used onto Leprosa, coming in with another Rona charge, using up Leprosa himself. Silences out onto the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit looks like he's going to be okay. Tavo coming in now with the Blink Dagger, but with the Spirits slow, we are jumping in with the beautiful Blink routing up to the two heroes of blah 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 blah. IO Drow. Really well played. And they immediately rotate mid. They see that they need to defend the tier 2 tower. They don't want to give them any free tower. It's a Drow lineup. You don't give them anything for free, especially if once she respawn and just hit E, the siege units would just kill the bloody tower. I mean, they probably wouldn't do it without the E, but all the same, level 20 morph now. He's fat. Skywrath, Leprosa, he's low, half HP, Rolling Thunder, Yule's up, just in time. Tavo, he doesn't have anything, he's just got auto attacks, and that's it. HFN, almost able to close the distance, root it out onto Flea. Flea drops a Mystic Flare, but with the Flame Guard up, he does not take much damage. And that is that for that little skirmish. Leprosia getting away, but Flea, ironically, unable to flee. Ward in the middle of the jungle. Classic as not being able to see over that side. That's the reason why I'd like it on this side, but I guess that would give limited vision on here. I suppose, I don't know, dudes. I really like the wood spot though. Overall, Gem coming out onto the Pangolier. He also going Guardian Greaves? What the? This is a miscommunication and a half. Pangolier with a pipe and going... and a mechanism in his backpack of all. So, it's in his backpack, which makes me think he knows that Sand King has the mech himself. Like, if he didn't know it, he'd just put it in for the wand. So maybe they're just using it for the activatable effect, giving him plus mana, plus health? Does it even do the plus? I don't even remember. Sand King, where are you?
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
It's so much money commitment from the Pangolier as well. He could go Basher. He could just get a lucky Basher proc onto the Morphling to stop him from being able to do something after a stun coming in through. Like, I don't know, it just seems like such a waste. Speaking of the Morphling, BKB picked up, as I theorized. Thought it'd be earlier than that, but BKB picked up on Ember Spirit as well. Leprosa, he's almost got it now. He realizes, he says sorry. I have to assume it's about that. How do you not know it? As a team, as an esports team, like, let's go off their name, but they're an esports team. They're committed to playing with one another and talking to one another a lot of the time, especially when they're playing Dota. They would have to know that they're going the same item. Like, you'd have to talk about it. Of all things, it's like, hey, I'm going Guardian Greaves on Pangolier. Or hey, you should go Guardian Greaves. I would have to guess that's what that was said. Hey, you have to go Guardian Greaves. And then they completely... two of them took it instead of one of them. Speaking of fight coming in from the Roche pit now, BKB being activated onto HFN. He's going at it with the Pangolier. DK coming in as well, dropping the golem onto the two heroes, but just before he dies though. Tavo with the Brewlings, not doing much though. Just trying to do anything. The Ember Spirit finishes off the Drow Angel. Speaking of, flies back immediately. Pango Yule's up now. HFN looks like he wants to come back in with the beautiful shotgun about to happen. There it is. We are ensures the kill. And IO is just not doing much. No. Duster? How is Duster alive already? Did he just not die? Am I dumb? No, Duster died. But I'm so confused as to how he's already alive. He's level 17, so he should have like a 30 to 50 second death timer, but he's already up in the fight again. He didn't buy back either. Stun coming out onto DK, pops a BKB instead, stun onto the Tusk Raider. Morphling going straight in onto the IO, just looking at the shotgunner, or just attack it down. DK falls as well. No, he just TP'd out. My bad. Apparently I can only look at one thing in the space of the bloody tier 1 tower. Absolutely my fault there. I'm sorry. These guys looking really in the commanding spot. paiN Gaming, that is. Jump straight in onto the DK, silences up, paiN coming in right now. Going to stun out onto Duster again, as well as King RD. Tabo, BK being up just to ensure they stays alive enough to pop the bruise split. Stun out onto IO, he cannot get any more healing off. Weeha, not doing much either. Yours up, paiN, well, brooded up paiN. He's still pretty full HP though. Weeha, he's just going to catch him out now. This is going to be the game. I'd have to imagine at least a set of racks, if not the game. Constable, disarmed, paiN, he gets back up into the base. He's going to take physical damage, magical damage anyway, so... Now, they've finished off base diving. Sick of base diving, sorry. They want to just finish off the racks. That's what the play is. Finishing the racks. Mid lane, meanwhile mid lane. Drow just needs to hit E. Get a bit of damage. It's on cooldown though. Oh, if it wasn't, maybe you should actually get the tower. It's 40 minutes in. This is where I'd be wanting to end the game, if not beforehand, as the Drow Ranger. With a Maelstrom, BKB, Shadowblade, Hurricane Pike. It's not looking great. Yeah, it's not looking great, guys. If you're an SG fan, it's... probably not a lot longer. And... yeah. Sorry. Okay, I'm thirsty. Thirsty asshole. Constable, they know they have to make a play somewhere along the lines. They take them tier 2 mid. It was already so low that I'm surprised they weren't able to do it already. IO giving him the Ags bonus, so he gets a split shot. Nice little increase in damage. BKB popped out by the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit going in onto IO as well as the Constable. DK coming in with the BKB as well as Dragonfall. Dropping the rock onto two heroes, I believe it was. paiN going in for the kill on King RD. King RD falls. Constable, he's running away now. HFN, as the DK stuns him up, and is trying to secure the kill onto him. Duster gets pushed back and will fall. No, he won't to the DK. DK's just stuck in there. They see him with the Tusk Spirit. HFN says, hi, how's it going? The Battle of the Dragons. He will fall as the dragon form tonight. HFN, he just says, alright, let's end. Let's finish this game up, boys. There's no reason to not to. Tavo, Arcane Marine top. 2 buybacks, one's on Flea. Look at his items after a 40-minute game on a position 4 Scarif match. Warlock, he wants to drop 2 golems at once. I don't think the refresher will be nearly as good as a... the Ags will be nearly as good as a refresher shard, obviously for double the stunning duration, so it's like... BKB out from Tabo. Morphling, stand up twice, but he's already strength gaining, so... no one can really go in on him. He's like 5k HP if he's full strength morphed as well. HFN, he's just getting healed up. Weeha, he drove a little bit, but you know, you do what you do. Immediately comes back. Tabo coming in with the Brewmaster split, throwing up the DK into the air. What can he do now? Leprosia, he's just trying to do anything. HFN going in for the tier 3's top now. paiN, Chaotic Offering, rooted up, getting slowed up by Duster now. Sun coming in from King RD, punch as well. He'll still be fine though. Yours coming in for himself. For RD coming in with the DK BKB. HFN going to fall in the meantime with all the burst damage coming in from Fleet and himself. Tavo needs to get out, but no BKB. He falls. Golem is dropped on the death of Duster. King RD, not the great spot. They can see him. Double stun out on top of him, and he will fall. They're just waiting for the BK for the blink daggers on the DK now. Just 2 seconds, there it is. Blink. Oh. cut the tree and blink. What an arsehole. Deforestation, mate. It's a big problem. In South America, what are you doing cutting trees? You need to not do that, sir. Please. Would so... Yeah. I mean, that was a fight. There's no saying that wasn't a fight. Definitely could have gone a bit better for the Radiant team. With the fortification, King OD's going to come up in time. They probably still need to buy back on the Morphling if they don't want to lose that Rax advantage. But they have three almost have all three Rax downs. Tavo coming in with the Brew split. Pangolier threatening to pull the trigger on his ultimate. King OD, he's going to kill the Constable in a second. DD'd up. That's why he was doing so much damage. Morphling going in with the BKB straight into Stan King. Stan King dies. Ido. 4RD is in a bit of a trouble now. Weeha, he sees him rooted up immediately. He falls. HFN with the Asgardi. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice. Flea, was that a buyback though? I mean, Brewmaster brought back. Jesus, 30 seconds goes so fast right now. I looked for a second. He had 30 seconds left, and then just immediately none. Like, one set of racks left. Duster. He wants to drop 2 golems at once. It was a 4 when he dies as well now. God, I can't remember. Megas for the Radiant. Weeha, he's going in for the tier 4s as well as HFN now. Well, I guess he's going for the FG first, but hey, you do what you do. Weeha going in for the Pangolier. Pangolier in! No, drop that at all because he still has Guardian Greaves. Whereas the IO has decided to not go for the Guardian Greaves. I don't know whether that works actually. Oh, that might be better. GG's was popped. Shiva's Guard popped out onto Constable. Constable still has his BKB up. If need be, pushing nobody away. Silencer up and E-bladed on the Morphling, so he is completely alright. He just waveforms out, knows there is no trouble in the world. Roche will be up in 40, 50 seconds. They're probably just going to look for that and then end the game, if I had to take a guess. Which, I mean, I do. It's literally what I'm doing. I'm taking guesses at what they're doing and figuring it out, trying to inform you as to that. But hey, 30 seconds. Get your sigil up, mate. Get your sigil. Gonna need to scout out the Roche, mate. Come on. Scout out the Roche. Scout out the Roche. 10 seconds. How long does it last? 30 seconds. Yeah. Alright, so they're going in for one last desperate act of please can we not lose this game, as it is the TI8 qualifies for South American region grand finals for the best of 5. This game is it. Travo immediately casting Primal Split. Warlock getting caught out. He dies. Warlock drops the golem at the end though. HFN BKB'd up in the backline. Stan King getting really low. He's trying to TP out in 4, 3, 2, 1. He almost gets it out. Drow Ranger in here as well, but he's in trouble now that there's no IO. There is no help getting brought into him. The IO is TPing back in to try and keep his Constable alive. He will fall. Leprosa dies again. 40R will die again. The Ancient being under attack, meaning they need to buy back and just get the creeps off of it. They know that it's up now. There's Refresher Shard. Duster, he's got his Ags. So that will guarantee 4, 6, 6, 6? Six golems, assuming he suicides into the fountain for the other 2. Otherwise, just a measly 4. And well, let's be honest. We want as many as we can get, Duster. Give us as many as we can get, Duster. I don't think it's even going to last that long. Megas, Tabo, Liposa coming in with a Rolling Thunder, not hitting out to anyone. Tabo, BKB uses the Refresher Shard just so I can get the thing off. lifting up the Drow Ranger, BKB popping from HFN, dropping the Golems, and that is GG to paiN Gaming, 48 minutes in. Well done to paiN Gaming, and congratulations.